So for the pronation, I'll show you what the basic movement looks like, and then I'll just go through some of the details. So it'll be dominated on the front leg. You take the shin, so it's behind the ankle, and then you go forward as far as you can, and then you pull back. So the idea is just to build tension in the right parts of the foot. So when I'm planted here, I want my knee to start behind the heel. If I can spread my toes just a little bit, that's a good thing to do, so I can sort of spread them out a little bit. But I'm really trying to get used to keeping pressure in the right parts of the foot and ultimately build pressure through the mid part of the foot. Mid part being this part in here. What people will do when they do this is they'll come forward, and the pressure through the foot will shift as well, and the pressure will end up going through the toes, and then the toes will end up gripping the foot. And that actually blocks a lot of the movement or the movement of the bones of the foot that we want. So keep the toes as relaxed as possible when you do this. So from here, my pressure should be through the heel, and my knee is behind my foot, behind my foot. And just smoothly trying to have as much control at every point of the range as possible. Smoothly, I push my knee and my hips, so not like this, knee and my hips, as far forward as I can, but without letting my toes grip. There will be a point where like my big toe or the rest of my toes will take most of the pressure. I want to stay away from that point. I want to keep that pressure through that forefoot. Also, if I can keep it towards the ball of the big toe and the middle toe, or the second toe, sorry, in that kind of area, as opposed to being on the outside of the foot, if I can keep it towards the inside of the foot, then that's even better. So start behind, pressures through the heel, I stay nice and tall, I go forward just as far as I can without the pressure going into my toes and without my toes gripping, and then I smoothly, pushing through that forefoot, I smoothly push back. It's easy to go through this at this kind of speed as well, but then you're not as mindful. So I want you to be really mindful with how that foot is behaving, where the pressure is going, and be able to control, ensuring that you're applying pressure through the correct parts of the foot. So it's not a speed exercise, it's not a massive strength exercise, it's a sensory